I used to be a regular office drone, but one day I'd had enough and switched to driving a cab. A friend talked me into it. He made it sound like every ride was a little vacation. At first, I liked it. Even the rowdy passengers didn't bother me much. They were just part of the job. But then, something else happened. Something that made drunks and drama queens look easy. It was about 7 years ago, summer. The countryside was packed with vacationers, city folk heading to their dakas. I hated those rural runs. Quiet, sure. You could listen to music, snack, even smoke. But the money, terrible. You drop someone off, then sit around forever hoping for a return ride. Sometimes it's minutes, sometimes hours. When patience runs out, you do what you shouldn't. Pick someone up off the road. Risky, yeah, but better than driving back empty. That evening, I dropped off a lady with huge, stinking bags of fertilizer. On the way back, I was dead tired. Just wanted to get home. I decided, no more pickups tonight. The road to the highway took about 40 minutes. I drove slow. I didn't know the road, and I was sleepy. Not many cars, but enough to light the way. Suddenly, I saw a woman on the roadside. She wasn't there a moment ago, I swear. Maybe she had been lying down. Her clothes were disheveled. Something felt wrong. I pulled ahead, stopped, waited. She walked over and silently got in, behind me, on the left side. I felt tense. It took me a second to realize she hadn't said a word. "Do you need a hospital?" I asked. She gave a soft, strange smile. "No, not anymore." "Where can I take you then?" She paused, then quietly said, "I don't remember. I was headed somewhere, but it's gone. I forgot." Creepy. But I offered to take her to the city. We'd figure it out there. She nodded. She was silent the whole ride. But I started to feel cold. A weird smell filled the car. I thought it was that lady with the fertilizer again. What had she been hauling? I turned to apologize, looked into the rearview mirror. The woman was leaning against the window, not moving. Earlier, I'd only seen her right side. Now, under the street light, I could see the left. Her hair was shiny, not like a clip or hat. Then I saw it, blood. I panicked, pulled over, got out, breathed. Maybe she'd been hit by a car, in shock, didn't feel pain. Or had she died in my back seat? I ran back to the car, empty. She was gone. I looked around. No sign, nothing. She couldn't have disappeared like that. Not in the middle of nowhere. Only one explanation made sense. I had dozed off and dreamt it all. At least, I hope that's what happened. A month later, I was at a bar with some other cab drivers. Told them the story. They laughed, at first. Then Sam, the oldest guy in our group, spoke up. He said, "Lonely roads. Strange things happen. Ghosts hitch rides, you know. Not all of them make it where they were going." Maybe check the crime reports for that area. I did. There it was. An old article from 5 years ago. A woman's body had been found, right where I picked her up. She'd been trying to reach her family, but never made it. I asked the guys, "You really believe in ghosts?" They all shuddered. Sam looked me straight in the eyes. "When you've been driving as long as I have, you see things. Not all spirits are friendly, kid. After that, nothing unusual." I started thinking maybe it really was a dream. Until another night, another empty stretch of road. And there he was, a man in a suit, folder under his arm, very out of place. Businessmen like him don't flag down taxis in the middle of nowhere. Still, I stopped. "Heading into town?" "Yes, we drove a few hundred meters." "Can you stop here?" We were surrounded by cornfields. I figured nature was calling. He walked off the road, into the field. I waited. 5 minutes, 10, 15, too long. I got out, called for him, nothing. Walked where he went. Then, the smell hit me. Rot, death. I shined my phone flashlight. There, a heavy trash bag, a shoe sticking out. I called the police. A body, about a week old. The suit, the folder. It was him. He must have wanted to be found. I was questioned. Twice. They suspected me, briefly. But they found the real killers. Still. The next one. I wasn't ready for that. A country road again. I was driving home. A young guy flagged me down. Maybe 20. I picked him up. Music played. But soon I felt that same chill. He muttered something. Nonsense. Not words. I listened harder. No, it wasn't language. I looked in the mirror. He was smiling, reaching toward me. His eyes, gone. Just black holes. I nearly crashed. Then he let out this thin, sharp laugh and launched himself forward through the windshield. I screamed, pulled over, jumped out. But the glass, not even cracked. Yet I had seen him fly through it. Back home, I took a vacation, started reading about ghosts. Turns out, not all spirits are the same. Some, like the woman, are just trying to get home. Others, like the businessman, want their bodies found. But that third one, he was something else. Angry, vengeful, or maybe just hungry for souls. Since then, I keep icons in my car. Once, I think it saved me. Stopped near a village, not isolated. Church nearby. Seemed safe. Guy peeked in, smiled. Oh, forgot my wallet. Never mind. I drove off, checked the mirror. Nobody there. No one at all.